This is a Nandina. This variety here is called Obsession. There's several varieties that we like to use that are very close. There's the Harbor Dwarf. Um, yeah, there's several varieties that we like to use. The Harbor Dwarf and the Obsession are some of our favorites. There's two other varieties that we used to use quite a bit. But one gets to be really large, gets to be over 6 feet tall. The nice thing about the Obsession is that it stays pretty small, and then it's got this really cool foliage. Most of the Nandinas only get this red growth when it's cold outside. This guy tends to keep this red growth year round, especially with the new growth, and then when it gets cold it turns even redder, so it's really pretty, especially if we get a nice real hard cold front coming through. They are evergreen, of course. With that being said, they are not deer resistant, so you don't want to plant this with any deer areas. The only thing is, if you do water too heavily, he will die back. You definitely have to keep it on the lighter side with this guy. Okay, here's the other three varieties of Nandinas. This is the Harbor Dwarf. I like him because he stays a little more compact. He does get some of the red growth on the new growth. Again, if it gets cold, it'll really turn a nice red. This is one of my more favorite varieties. The Nana, I love this guy, except for the fact that if you overwater, you'll have issues. But it has this beautiful light green growth to it, and it's more full and fluffy. It definitely stays smaller compared to what most people are used to, is this one called Heavenly Bamboo. This is the full size. I've seen this guy 6-7 feet tall if it's left alone. The good thing is it's not hard to prune any of these to keep them to a very particular size. The Nana will stay kind of one of the shortest variety. It really kind of tops out at about 2.5 feet. It really doesn't get much taller than that with doing nothing to it. Same with the Harbor Dwarf.